So as you can see, I'm here with two of the stars of the newest show, Marlon Diallo Riddle and Bresha Webb.
How you doing?
I'm just dying because me and Bresha were just talking how it sucks because she's got to come in heels and we can wear sneakers.
Yeah, no, it's some BS.
But that's fine because she looks
I look fabulous. Thank you.
Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
Honestly, for me personally, I'm so excited for this to come out because I was saying that there's been a time, I feel like growing up in the 90s, we had a lot of family sitcoms, and especially a lot of black family sitcoms that were about family and good context. And then all of a sudden it went away.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
What happened with that? That was a good thing we had
Well,
going.
hopefully we can bring it back. And
This is the first wave.
Yeah.
We're first gen of the second wave.
The second wave.
Yeah.
And man, are we funny. I mean, we have another icon. Like you have the Cosby Show and now we have Marlon. And I feel like this will be a new slice, like a new slice of just comic and just family, love, and just craziness.
And it's a new world. I mean, like, not in many shows do you see sort of divorce played for anything other than like sadness and drama.
Yeah.
On our show, you've got two grown-up people dealing with the fact that they are divorced, but still trying to create a positive environment for their kids.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the environment that Marlon and Essence Atkins are trying to raise for their kids on the show. And then you've got the best friends.
We're dysfunctional best friends.
Yeah.
We don't have our
We kinda
lives
pull
together.
them in the wrong direction. We're sort of the foils.
Yeah.
You know,
Wait, what's going on in y'all's world? So why are you dysfunctional?
Well, I don't have a love life, but I'm always giving her advice on what she should be doing in her love life.
And I don't have a place to stay, so I'm living on his couch,
Yes.
which is its own unique sort of like, you don't need to bring the kids back here. Plus, I have the couch and I need my space.
Yeah,
so.
we all have our own personal like wants and what we desire
For them as their
relationships. So that's our issue. But we love the kids.
We do love those kids.
We love those
So
kids.
it's all about the kids.
It's all about us.
So what would you say one thing from the season that people will really get from the show as far as context-wise?
I think you're going to get a lot of jokes. I think you're going to get some physical comedy because it's Marlon, but I also think you're going to get some real heart on this show.
Yeah,
I think it's a lot of what people are getting from NBC in general right now. Like This Is Us has a lot of heart. This comedy, while it's going to be really, really funny, isn't going to be like overly silly. We hope that these characters are characters that people can relate to. Like, oh, those characters seem real. This seems like a grounded kind of comedy.
And now you guys finished filming, correct?
Yeah, we just wrapped.
So what would you say as far as what was one moment that you guys could kind of share that was just the hardest scene?
I'm glad you said that we can share because we don't want to be.
We can't share everything.
Contracts were signed.
Okay.
Let's just put it like.
Well, you know, if I have to say, the last episode was the hardest.
Yeah.
Because we put so much of our heart and our soul. We had so much passion in this show, and we just really put our all in it. And so did Marlon. I mean, he's in the writers' room from time and time out, going on the road, really trying his best to be the best. And you know, it was hard for us because it was like ending a chapter and starting anew, and it was just a really dramatic episode. I mean, it was so emotional. You'll see why.
And by the way, it's not the kind of show where you have to watch episode 6 to understand what happens in episode 8.
Every episode.
But emotionally, by the 10th episode, these characters have gone through enough where the writers were, brave enough to give us some things to sort of sum up for the season.
I know Marlon is obviously one of the best comedians. Is there any aspect of improv for you guys with the show at all?
You have to be on your toes when you're around Marlon. I'll say the first 2 takes are always the script, but that 3rd take, it can go any direction.
Everything.
He's always got some jokes ready to go.
Ready to go, and you could be something,
the butt of the joke. And it might actually hurt your feelings.
It will hurt your feelings. No, I mean, we understand.
In a good
Yvette is just the messiest emotional person ever, so she is a punchline.
Okay.
I'm a walking punchline. I accept it.
I feel like Stevie's a little bit more like some of those characters on Cheers. Like if you remember, like they would insult each other, but it kind of just roll off their back. Like I feel like Stevie almost doesn't hear the insults.
As long as you have the couch, you're good.
He has to be essentially homeless. Like he has a superiority complex. Like he's kind of like, oh yeah, I'll put up with you for now. Like like that's sort of his vibe. So
Yeah.
And now, when can we catch Marlon the premiere?
August 16th at 9 p.m. right after America's Got Talent. 8 p.m. Central.
Wednesdays.
No, Wednesdays. Say it. You tell 'em.
9 to 10 p.m. This back-to-back episodes, the entire the entire summer once we debut on August 16th.
A whole hour.
Look at all that love they're giving y'all, man.
Back to back.
On the National Broadcasting Company.
NBC.
Drops mic.
Drops mic.
Picks up the mic because he doesn't.
Well, because I don't own the mic, so I didn't want you on there. You know what I mean?